Welcome back to Stacey Tarot. For those of you returning, for those of you brand new, welcome to the channel. This reading is for anybody with a Cancer placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, if I say he, it might be she. And if it's you, it might be them. Do you understand what I'm saying? Feel free to swap those energies. It can be vice versa, can be intermixed. You will know how it resonates for you. If you want a personal reading, hit me up at shacey.com. They are open. Go check out the reviews. I'm so proud of my repeat clients. Let's see what's happening. I have a strong Cancer placement as well. Don't forget to support your fellow Cancerians. Hit the like button. It's a free way to support the channel. It's so appreciated. If you want to hear messages from the person you're dealing with or will be dealing with in the near future, I'm going to do that near the end. So stay through. You're going to miss some very important messages. I'm also going to get mutual energies between you and whoever is on your mind, Cancer, as well as your overall energy using our double-decker vintage deck. This is the 1960s and the 1970s deck. Welcome to those of you returning, and let's see what's going on for Cancer. What are the newest messages? What do we need to know? I've already been doing some shuffling. So this is, yeah, the 1960s and the 1970s deck. So you can imagine, you know, these are very, very old. They're very soft, but I found them to be very accurate. Wow. Just wow. You could be dealing with a Gemini or a Scorpio, but signs aside, there is massive changes going to happen. Get prepared for the unprepared. What I'm trying to say is the Tower energy is something sudden, unexpected. It could be a move. It could be a decision or choice between two different directions or two different people. And it's going to be something that kind of just erupts all of a sudden. It's something that you're not expecting. You will be now. Somebody has been keeping very much to themselves about what their plans are, Cancer. You could be dealing with an air sign or a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so this is, I'm talking to other people. Could be business partners, could be business related. I have a feeling it's not. But this is somebody that is kind of keeping quiet about how they truly feel. They've got their poker face on. They're kind of making head over heart decisions. So even though it's breaking their heart, they're acting like it isn't. But the fact that they are kind of quiet, silent right now is definitely affecting whoever this is, okay? We've also got King of Cups. So some of you could be dealing with a water sign. Some of you could be dealing with an air sign. But this is someone that, you know, I want an equal give and take. I want that balance between us. I'm heartbroken. There's silence. Somebody could be very heartbroken that there's silence between you and someone else right now, or this is you. Somebody's trying to make decisions and choices here. It's kind of like I'm really confused. I have so many things on my mind. I'm overwhelmed. I don't know what to do. Somebody's trying to figure it out. You definitely could have an earth sign or a fire sign coming into you ever so slowly. This is somebody that has a lot of love, but they're not showing it. They're very slow. They're very quiet. They do have a lot of hidden passion inside of themselves for you is what I'm getting. All right, let's see what's going on. Yeah, they definitely want to take you out. Or again, some of you have a earth sign, fire sign. It could be any sign. Don't forget, we all have water, fire, and earth in our chart, air in our chart. And it depends on the traits you're taking on. Anybody can take on those traits. There's definitely a transformation. Remember I said there was the Tower. There's sudden changes in the Lovers. So something ending so that something new can begin. And just as I said that, the Ace of Wands. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for this new beginning to happen. So somebody's silently waiting for a new beginning to happen. Wow. All right, let's get some messages from the T Oracle Fortune messages here for you. Leave me comments. Let me know how this resonates for you. News of a birth or a new business opportunity. Okay, so definitely there's something new coming. For some of you, you could be waiting to, like in the process of building a business here. You're very excited about it here. You may have ended a job. For some of you, it could be a relationship. There is something massive change. It could be both of those things, but there's definitely something new coming in, something new, something exciting. And it's kind of like, I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for things to change here. I'm waiting for someone to make a decision. So Cancer, you could be waiting for someone to make a decision here. Or this is you waiting to make a decision. You're excited about a new beginning, but perhaps you're trying to save money. You're trying to stockpile some money. You're trying to build on a business. There's something to do with, I'm creating something new, but I'm having to wait for it to, you know, this is about planting the seeds, about growing something and waiting for it to come to fruition for you, okay? Spirit is saying whatever it is that you're trying to do, to persevere, and you will overcome problems. There is something new coming in, but keep going, keep persevering, don't give up, and things will come to fruition for you, okay? So definitely somebody has had a lot of confusion in their thinking. They're kind of like, I can't see the forest through the trees. You know, I'm trying to figure out what's going on, and I'm kind of waiting for some kind of new beginning to take shape here. Spirit is saying, don't be too prideful. Okay, beware of having too much pride. You know what they say, pride doesn't pay the bills. Let's keep going. Let's see what's going on. Again, wait till the end. I'm going to get some messages from your person that you're dealing with or will be dealing with, whoever's on your mind. And we're also going to get the mutual energies between you and them, etc. Okay, so yeah, definitely. I'm working on something. I'm building it. I'm creating something new, and I'm waiting for it to come to fruition. A relationship, a business, a job is something that you're excited about, okay? Could be dealing with a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. I'm waiting to take the action. I'm working really hard. This is somebody who is a go-getter, somebody who, you know, sets out to achieve something. They usually do. It's somebody who has a lot of get up and go. This is somebody who's highly energetic, very attractive, magnetic here. Okay, so it could be you. This is 10 of Pentacles. I'm building. Wow. 7, 8 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. It's kind of like I'm going straight from working really hard, waiting for something new to begin, to take the action towards long-term stability, legacy, building a future, a family, a home, could be a business with family. I'm working really hard towards something, and I'm looking to kind of see, you know, if I'm getting anywhere. Somebody's looking to see if they're getting anywhere. Wow. It's like, I want my financial independence. I want to build for the future and for my life, for my retirement. Somebody's really focused on persevering here. And it's like always, like, I want to stand back and look and see if I've actually gotten anywhere. Like, am I getting anywhere? Should I continue to put the effort in? So a new business. This is a lot about the Pentacles. I feel like somebody's working hard to build up their resources in order to have a new beginning. Wow, to come in with an offer. Plot thickens. Somebody wants to take you out and sees you as their future, as their family, as their home, as having long-term stability. Wow, you could be dealing with a water sign. Somebody's feeling very romantic about you, very excited about your connection, and they're working really hard to achieve it. They want things to change in your relationship. Or this is somebody that, you know, again, is thinking a lot about you and sees building a future with you. Cancer, this is nice. Clarify the Knight of Cups. You better claim it. Yeah, okay. So this may be somebody that you cut out before. Oh, you know what? This person is somebody who's living with regret. They may feel like, you know, if there was kind of like a hot and cold energy with this person, it's because they didn't feel stable enough. They were excited about your connection. Like, again, this seems really new. I mean, absolutely really new. I feel that they started to throw themselves in their work to kind of, they just felt like they didn't have enough to give you. And they saw that, you know, you weren't putting up with any crap. They regret something they did or something they did. They definitely are focusing on what happened in the past. This could have been somebody that, you know, it just never got off the ground because maybe they weren't being serious, because maybe they had too much pride. Maybe they were confused. They weren't thinking clearly. They felt like they didn't have enough. They may have taken up a new business opportunity to try to kind of build on that. Like I said, somebody's been building up their resources in order to come in with a solid offer. They see you as their 10 of Pentacles, as having like this long-term stability, like, you know, I want to build a future with you. I want to grow old with you. Why is the Queen of Swords here for Cancer? Wow. OMG. Okay, that just came flying out. That's what I love about the vintage deck. We have the King of Pentacles and the Lovers. They definitely have a choice to make, and you put up your sword. You're like, you know, you figure it out. They may have already been in a marriage or commitment. So they had a choice between you and someone else for some of you. They may have gone through a recent divorce here. Got the Queen of Swords. They may have gotten cut out by somebody they were married to, and they see an opportunity now with you, is what I'm seeing. Yeah, look. 10 of Pentacles to the 9 of Pentacles. This person may have already been in a marriage, and this is somebody brand new coming towards you, wanting to take you out. Okay, this person is feeling like you are their destiny. This person's going to be real and authentic. They're a hard worker, and they may have been building on a new business or something to do with long-term stability. Like it's like this person is a go-getter. Could be an Aquarius, a Gemini, a Scorpio. Those are the strongest energies I have on top of Taurus. Leo. Those are the strongest. Wow, Cancer, let me know how this resonates. Clarify the star energy. This is about hopes, dreams, wishes coming true. You have a choice between 2 directions or 2 people. Look at that. 10 of Pentacles came out twice. This person's letting go of a marriage or commitment, long-term situation. I feel like they've been cut out. Ooh, the plot thickens with King and Queen of Swords. Okay. This is somebody that had to make a decision. So there's no love loss here between them and somebody else, or you and somebody else. And we're letting that go. We're becoming single, financially stable. We have the 7 to the 8 to the 9 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is ending a cycle combined with what I've got here. I'm making head over heart decisions. I'm healing. I'm letting a long-term commitment or marriage go. I'm taking the action towards my future to build something new and exciting. Wow, Cancer. All right, let's go ahead and get, I want to get an advice and guidance message right now. So there will be a part 2 to these messages. So if this is resonating for you, you may wish to check that out. The link will be down below in the description area as well as in the comments section. You can choose to join the Shacy Spiritual Warrior membership family. Okay. The link is there, or you can choose to purchase on an individual basis, which will be in the upper right-hand corner. It'll say part 2 watch now. It doesn't matter to me. You've asked for those options. They are there. So take what you like, leave what you don't. It's all a choice we make. This is definitely somebody that, you know, I'm very disappointed how things have turned out here. I have regrets, but I need to start making head over heart decisions towards my future. I need to heal and start going after what is meant for me here. Endings bring new beginnings. Somebody's going through a transformation, Cancer. Absolutely. Your hard work's paying off, and Spirit is definitely saying that tenfold, okay? Because we have that here twice. Persevere and you will overcome problems, okay? Birth of something new or a new business. Somebody's doing something that they've always wanted to do. Something that they discovered that they're good at, or what they feel they are meant to do. Somebody's going after their hopes, their dreams, and their wishes. They're making choices here and surrendering to the divine. They're surrendering to the divine. They're realizing that they need to go after what is meant for them, that where they are now is no longer working. They feel very cold there. They feel like, there's just, it's all about the money and the stability in that term, but emotionally it's very empty. It's the well has run dry. I'm hearing the well has run dry. Okay, let's get what is going on with Cancer's person of interest now or coming toward them in the near future. Somebody wants to take you out here. It's somebody that feels excited when they think about you. It's like, I'm excited to take you out. I'm waiting. Definitely somebody that could have been hot and cold towards you at first, but wants to be kind of warm and fuzzy and romantic now. Because they're letting go of a situation. They've gone through transformation. They're working really hard. And I feel like they see you as their future, their destiny. Yeah, wow, just as I said that, 2 of Wands. So they're looking into the future and they're thinking about you. Did you see this guy holding on to the wand? Holding on to it. holding on to it and waiting. Waiting to build a business, again, a new business, new adventure, to make enough money perhaps here to come towards you. They're very excited about you. They want to make plans with you for the future. They're thinking about you. Some of you may be at a distance. Wow, they're thinking about future celebration, marriage, commitment with you. Okay, Four of Wands is that is about having a foundation, celebration, reunion, happy times. They see happy times with you. They see a future with you. Yep, there's a turning point in your person's life. Okay, they feel like your connection is fate, it is destiny, and it's all in divine timing. They definitely see a future with you. This may be somebody who was in a very negative mind space before. Again, the hot and cold energy. This is somebody that may not have been able to, again, see the forest through the trees. They may have been going through some kind of confusions. They may have been in and out of your life, or it's just that they seemed very cold. It's like they were very, very sexy or very attractive, but at the same time, they were very like unemotionally, they just weren't emotionally available. They were like refusing everything and everybody. It was like they couldn't accept perhaps a connection with you, even though it was being offered from the universe. This is an offer coming from the universe. It's kind of like, no, double negative, I'm not interested, or I can't see it, or I'm choosing not to see it, or I just can't do anything about it right now. This is somebody who had to wait, somebody who had to wait for the right time. And it's because they had to deal with certain things in their life first, okay? Things that they needed to sort out. They were in perhaps a marriage or commitment that was very cold. So when you meet this person, if you haven't already, Cancer, this person comes off as very cold, but also very fun. It's a very strange energy. Underneath this tough kind of fun exterior is this really romantic person who just hasn't been happy for a long time. They were dealing with some mega changes in their life that perhaps they just didn't want to deal with. For some of you, they're dealing with the mother of their children or father of their children. Okay. And it's been a very painful time in their life. They feel like, yeah, they were in a bad space. Or again, if you're just meeting this person or you're coming into contact with them, you haven't met them yet, this person has been through a really rough time. They're very cold. They're kind of negative. But underneath all that, there's actually somebody very warm and tender inside. It's just they're not showing it. They're very guarded. They're healing, or they will be healing. They may have set emotional boundaries, been very shut down emotionally when you met them or when you meet them. Just as I said that. But then they meet you, and they look at you as their shiny star, as their happiness, as their hope, as their wish. And they feel like they are meant to move forward with you. So you may have met, and it may have been kind of a very passionate encounter or encounters, and they're realizing now, they're going through this transformation with death right out the gate. They're realizing now that you are a lot alike, that there is a divine connection between the two of you, and they want and see a long-term future with you with the Ace of Pentacles, and they're very excited about this future with you. Okay, so I feel like it started out as very passionate, or will start out as very passionate, but it leads to something, or can lead to something very solid. They may travel towards you. For some of you, they feel like because they may have been closed off and hot and cold before and kind of confused, they feel like you may kind of refuse them at first. But Spirit is definitely saying it's all in divine timing here. This is a divine connection. You were definitely meant to go through all these different obstacles, and don't let your pride get in the way, because at the end of the day, this is a divine connection. Okay? Yeah, they may have broken your heart. Okay? You may have felt like they messed with your heart, because they were kind of keeping to themselves. They weren't an open book, but actually they've been moving very slowly towards your connection. Now that they kind of have gone through this transformation, they are going through a huge change. And this is a turning point in their life. I feel like you met this person, or you will meet this person at a very rough point in their life. They may have come off like a player, somebody that wasn't serious, but in actual fact, again, like it's somebody that's actually quite sensitive and loving, but they're not showing it because they've been in such a negative place for such a long time. Okay, don't go anywhere because we're going to get messages from your person. But first, we're going to get the mutual energies with our Shacy Prism Tarot deck. This is available at shacy.com. I like to use it for the mutual energies, but you can use it, on yourself as well, because you don't need to be a tarot reader to read them. They're very easy, very simple. Okay, for you to do your own readings or your friends' readings. Let's see what's happening. Okay, so control situation back. So it can be that somebody just was kind of like, I'm in my ego, I'm in my pride, because we beware of great pride, and we have control situation power back. So that's kind of like the Emperor to me. We're taking our power back. We're not going to love again. We're holding back. We're going to be the tough guy. But underneath this tough guy routine is somebody actually very sensitive, very down to earth, very loving, very strong, like a big, huge, strong teddy bear. But I'm not going to show that anymore because, I'm in a really crappy place right now, and I've been burned before, and now I'm going to guard and protect myself. Okay? So I feel like this person that you're dealing with, Cancer, or again will be dealing with, may have already broken your heart because of their actions, because of the way they treated you. And they may have regrets of that now, but they were not ready for your connection. Or they're not ready for your connection because they're in this healing process of going through a very cold marriage, a relationship or family situation with perhaps their own mother. Maybe their mother treated them bad, was very cold, or it can be that they're dealing with the mother of their children or parental figure. Again, not gender specific, so take what resonates. Okay, so maybe you both needed to learn how to have self-care, how to love on yourself first. Maybe you've both been through a tough time. I feel like them more than you, but you because perhaps, your heart was broken here for some of you here. Because this person needed to make a choice here, and they weren't ready to make it or weren't expecting it. They want to ground your connection now. They want it to be stable, okay? There you go. Knight of Pentacles. They're coming in slowly. I feel like they're trying to manifest coming towards you now that they're recognizing that you are a divine connection here. A divine power couple, okay? They see that they can have long term with you. They want to show you the romantic, loving, gentle side that they never showed you before, but they may be worried that now you are blocking them, or you will block them or refuse them. You both need to release what happened in your past in order to come forward. You both need to beware of great pride. Definitely some of you could be moving or traveling in the future if you're at a distance from each other. You could be halfway across the world from each other. That could be. And that's why we need to save. Perhaps that's what we need to do. We need to save in order to have travel money, especially if it's a permanent move. Let's get messages from the person you're dealing with or will be dealing with. What is going on for Cancer? What are the messages? In part 2, I'm going to focus on the after tarot. We're going to get what the outcome is possibly for the next 6 months in this connection, this divine connection. And look what's on top here. The Two of Cups. You definitely have a divine connection coming in here. You do. It's going to be very deep and very real. Oh, you're going to have a lot of heat between the two of you. You will. But you will also have a stable, grounded connection if you want it. So there's going to be a lot of passion, a lot of stability, and it's going to be very romantic and very fun is what I'm getting here to begin with. Again, the early stages. This person has a very deep heart that they're not showing you. I think you're going to be in for quite the shock. That's why I think the Tower came out, okay? So for some of you, they were definitely dealt a bad hand initially, and they wished they had met you at a different time because they feel like they never got to see what the connection could have been. So they want to find out now. They want to find out what your connection could have been. And so they've been living in regret here, thinking about, you know, keeping it to themselves, that they've been thinking a lot about the future and how they were in such a negative mind space, and how perhaps they were just kind of, you felt they were playing games, or they just were confused, or they just weren't serious, whatever it was. They were trying to put on the tough guy act, okay, is what I'm getting here. And they may have been dealt a bad hand in their life, and they just had very negative experiences, and they took it out on you. The answers you seek are coming unexpectedly. But when the answers arrive, it might be too late, or you may have moved on. So again, that's what they're afraid of now. Okay, they're afraid that, you know, they screwed this up. They're afraid that the bad hand that they were dealt, they took it out on you, and they're worried that they wrecked your connection. They're going within to find their higher purpose and discover the meaning of life in this connection. So I feel like, you know, they've really been kind of trying to figure out, what is this connection that I'm feeling? King and Queen of Wands. The Lover's energy, the Star energy, the Chariot. They see you as their rightful path, as their destiny, the Wheel of Fortune. They feel like it was they were dealt a bad hand because it was the wrong time. It was the wrong time. And they were confused, and they were hurt by their past, and they were negative thinking, and they were just, you know, came off really in a very poor way is what I am seeing. Okay, Cancer, we're going to start digging into part 2, where I'm going to dig deeper into their energy, their feelings for you. We're going to pull the After Tarot and get what the outcome is for the next 6 months, a Tarot of SEX. I'm also going to see what's going on in their chakras to see what they need to work on or what they are working on. We're just going to start digging into the future. This is definitely a new connection, somebody that you have never been with long term. So let's start digging in. So Cancer, if this is where you leave me, I will see you next time. For those of you meeting me on part 2, I will be right there. Thank you for your donations. For those of you that wish to donate, all the information's down below. I appreciate each and every one of you so very much. Thank you to the moderators, to Jen, to Usagi, to Goodman, and to Expediter Dean. To all of you, I appreciate you all so very much. So for those of you meeting me on part 2, see you there. For those of you seeing me next time, in a few days. Bye for now.